Alright people, it's Tabletop Battle again, or this is the first time you'll watch this. This is Damon from Tabletop Battle. I'm going to do a quick and easy unboxing of Gunfight at Red Oak Wild West Exodus by Whaling Games, or War Cradle Studios, which is owned by Whaling Games. It's a fantastic new, or it's not new, it's a fantastic little game that I've recently started playing, and I'm completely hooked and into it. Now, I call it a little game, but that's not because it's a few players or because it's small in any way, other than the fact that you don't need many models. In this starter set you get the Lawmen and Outlaws faction, but you can use some of the models in the other faction, so in total you're probably looking at roughly 900 to 1,000 points, which is a good size starter. So there's good value for money in this, because you get the models, 10 in total. You get rules and gubbins, as they're called. You get rules, templates, conditioned cards, etc. We're going to take a look at it real soon, and everything you need to play. And 5 models, like you're going to see here, is roughly 650, 700 points depending on faction. And the play area you need for a game of this size will be 3x3. If you're up at 1,000 to 1,500 or above, it's a 4x4 table. So you don't require much space, it requires few models, and it's a really fast-paced game. So we're going to do a we're going to do 3 videos here. We're going to do this quick unboxing. We're going to do a how-to with Martin, and I'm going to film a bat rep with Svein, because I need to get the other guys hooked. Actually, I know Svein's already hooked, and our editor, he's also already hooked into this. So this is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to playing a lot of this and filming it for you guys. So yeah, let's unwrap this sucker and take a look at what's in the Wild West Exodus Gunfight at Red Oak starter set. Okay, unboxing time. This is my first one, so this will be exciting and new for me. I've already painted up quick and easy some of the models that you will get in the starter box over here. So you got the Outlaws faction with Jesse James and Frank James, and the Lawmen with Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. But let's take a look at what's in the box from Whaling and War Cradle. This feels wrong, unboxing something that I'm supposed to be selling, but hey, it's got to be done. Okay, so Wild West Exodus Gunfight at Red Oak. Got the plastics, and I have to say right off the bat that after assembling both these posses and my own posse, the Union, and some of the other models, I really can tell you that this is some of the best molded products that I have seen in, how long have I played? Roughly 22, 23 years. There's little to no mold lines, the details are fantastic, and even though the models are basically monopose, there's not much you can do with them. They look so darn cool that it really doesn't matter to me. Now, in this box you'll find 3 sprues. One is basically your infantry and bikes, with a few options for the bikes because they can have a small variety of weapons. You have one for the attack dogs and one for the gun dogs. Also a few options for the gun dogs, as they also have a few options for what they can use. Most, or some of the models, as far as I know, I haven't seen it yet, but characters usually come with what they have. You can't equip them with anything else. But some of the other models, like the gun dog, can have a variety of weapons. Same with the bikes. So there's that, and of course you get the bases to go with it. Now, I love the fact that they have like this little lip here. You can't see it, but they have a little lip, so when I put the basing on, I can just go to town, and it doesn't look messy or bad because it just stops there. I can just wipe off the excess. So I like this. Good job. You got your dice for a D10 game. Nice looking dice, which, well, 1 to 10, 1 being a critical fail, we'll let you know what that is later, and a critical success, which we will also let you know what is later. There's 4 of them in the box. You got your action or adventure deck cards, or guts and glory cards that I call them. They got two sides to them. One that gives you a here and now bonus, and one that gives you a victory point bonus. We'll get to that in the how-to. Which you use for your game. These are a very important part. A couple of these cards can actually pretty much decide the game if played at the right time. Problem is your opponent can do the same thing, because you can go back and forth and counter each other if you have the correct cards to do so. But it makes a good, it makes the game so that you have to think about what you're doing. For those of you who's played Mordheim and Necromunda, games like that, you will be familiar with some of the stuff that goes on here. But the fact that you can interrupt on another player's turn, not by just going into something or an ambush mode, so to speak, but you can just take over the action for one turn it's really awesome. I think it sets the game aside. Then you have your model cards and your posse theme cards. We're not going to go into the theme cards so much, because that's more in-depth rules. But the play, or the cards for the models themselves, will remind players a lot of War Machine and Hordes if you play that, or other cards or other games that uses cards for reference. Each model has a set of rules, like you can see here. Each model will have this 6-shooter on their cards with the different stats in them. Not this one, because it says slot 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 for the posse, but you will see that in the how-to. I like it. It's a quick reference and makes it fairly easy to follow. Then you have your commercial stuff, and yeah, this I love. There is no there's nothing in the box that tells you how to assemble things, because that can be confusing for some, or for most at some occasions. But you can go to for assembly guides on rebrand.ly, blah 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 instructions, and you have that for every single model, and it's fantastic. I love the fact that you can go there instead of just having a bunch of paper and stuff that you need to go through. I like it. Also worth noting that you can go to wildwestexodus.com for updated FAQs, free downloads of unit cards, and so on. So you've got a lot of free stuff online. So I'm just going to say very nice job, Whale and War Cradle. This is very nice done. And of course, got the rule book. I've already gone ahead and branded mine with some post-its to find the different stuff really fast. It's good for gameplay. It's a rulebook with the usual stuff. You'll find some lore that they made for the game. You'll find the card anatomy, explanations, special rules, etc. And some, as I said, lore background on different factions in the game. It's good. And lastly, let's see if we can get this out of here. And off we go. We got a template. Yeah, that's right. It looks like a 40k Flamer template from the Dark Ages. You don't use that anymore in 40k. This is for Flamers. You use the whole thing, and then you have the blast section over there. There's a couple of units that can either have weapons that use this, or upgrade to have weapons that use this template or Flamer. And lastly, we have your inch thingy, measuring tape, but most people who play miniature war games will already have a version of this. This is simple cardboard one. It will do if you don't have anything else. And your condition tokens. Now also cardboard. I know there's third-party stuff available. Unsure at this point if War Cradle has any other similar products made of something else than cardboard. But anyway, they tell you in what condition your model is during gameplay. You're not in these conditions permanently, but it lets you know if there's something that you need to pay attention to during your game turn. And that's pretty much it. The price is really good. Like I said, good value set on this stuff for 10 models, and all of these rules and stuff that you get. I think you're looking at Norwegian money, that's 490 Norwegian kroners, so it's not bad. And you can see my fast and shabby paint job. It's camera friendly-ish. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna tell you. Other than that, I'm gonna say watch the what am I saying here? Watch the how-to, and please do watch the battle rep where I plan to kick Svein's butt. And subscribe if you think this is fun, or any of the other videos we do are fun. I plan to do a lot more of this because I really like it. So yeah, thanks for watching my unboxing, my first one. Hope it wasn't too bad. And thanks for watching. I was Damon. This is Wild West Exodus. We'll see you later.